Good evening, my friends, and welcome to another night of Lars Country Sound. I'd like to wish us all a happy Easter, and I hope you had a nice day. So we kick it off there. Sit back and relax and enjoy the music tonight.
I grew up poor and ragged, just a simple country girl. I wanted to be pretty more than anything in the world. Like Barbie on the models in the Fredericks catalog. From rags to wishes in my dreams, I could have it all. I'm just a backwoods Barbie, too much makeup, too much hair. Don't be fooled by thinking that the goods are not all there. Don't let these false eyelashes lead you to believe that I'm as shallow as I look, 'cause I run true and deep. I've always been misunderstood because of how I look. Don't judge me by the cover, 'cause I'm a real good book. So read into it what you will, but see me as I am. The way I look is just a country girl's idea of glam. I'm just a backwoods Barbie in a push-up bra and heels. Might look artificial, but where it counts, I'm real. I'm all done up and hoping for a chance to prove my worth. And even backwoods Barbies get the feelings hurt. I'm just a backwoods Barbie, too much makeup, too much hair. Don't be fooled by thinking that the goods are not all there. Oh, I can see where I could be misjudged upon first glance. But even backwoods Barbies deserve a second chance. I'm just a backwoods Barbie, just asking for a chance. Just a backwoods Barbie.
I'd like to say hi there to Bridie Sinnott. She's down in Kilmore there, and I hope Bridie will enjoy the music tonight. You're a big country fan. You always love the music. So I'll try and get Charlie's Pride throughout tonight anyway. I'll play one of his there. But we continue on anyway.
The path of life will take us down many different roads. Wherever it may lead us, no one really knows. But we journey on together, our friendship keeps us strong. Your love and inspiration gives us hope to carry on. So shine, shine a light, let it shine across our land. Shine a light, and together now we stand. At the dawn of each day, the sun shines so bright. Let us treasure every moment, shine a light. Your spirit shines so brightly it lights the darkest day. Your inner strength much greater than this mountain in your way. And we are right beside you, taking one step at a time. This road, it may be rocky, but still your spirit shines. So shine, shine a light, let it shine across our land. Shine a light, and together now we stand. At the dawn of each day, the sun will shine so bright. Let us treasure every moment, shine a light. So shine, shine a light, let it shine across our land. Shine a light, and together now we stand. At the dawn of each day, the sun will shine so bright. Let us treasure every moment, shine a light. So shine, shine a light, let it shine across our land. Shine a light, and together now we stand. At the dawn of each day, the sun will shine so bright. Let us treasure every moment, shine a light. Let us treasure every moment, shine a
I'd like to say hi there to Mary Dempsey and Tom, Tom, the Mayor of Irontown. Hope you're enjoying it, Mary, and you have Tom out around the floor there dancing.
This song came along at a time when I really needed this song to help me through some troubled times, and at a time when I really believed in what I was writing. So the song is special to me. I'll need time to get you off my mind, and I may sometimes bother you, try to be in touch with you, even ask too much of you from time to time. Now and then, Lord, you know I need a friend till I get used to losing you. Let me keep on using you till I can make it all mine. I'll get by, but no matter how I try, there'll be times you know I'll fall. Chances are my tears will fall, and I'll have no pride at all from time to time. But they say, Lord, there'll be a brighter till I can make it on my own.
I'd like to say hi there, Robbie. Thanks for setting up the whole system there for us this evening. It took a lot there. And hi to Veronica and her family, and Jane and Paddy, Paul and Neve, and Anthony and Louisy. And I think that's I think I have them all. I'll mention them anyway for tonight.
Life is leading us to different places. When you're gone, I don't know what I'll do. I will learn to smile at other faces, but part of me will always be in love with you. Who knows where another year will find me? Gone will be the lovely thing we knew, but each starry night will still remind me, and part of me will always be in love with you. Part of me will always be wherever you are, wanting you so. Although we're apart, part of me will never let your memory get very far away from me. You'll always be in my heart. Other lips may learn to kiss me sweetly, and darling, when I find somebody new, I will make believe I'm hers completely. But part of me will always be in love with you. Part of me will always be wherever you are, wanting you so. Although we're apart, part of me will never let your memory get very far away from me. You'll always be in my heart, and part of me will always be in love with you.
I'd like to say hi there to Ava, Roach, Emer, and Connor. I hope you're all keeping well there in Arklow and enjoying the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we're from Ireland. We're Irish Indians. And as we do have a lot of cowboys in Ireland, but we have very few Indians. And this next number we're going to do for you is a number about a county in Ireland. And it's a county in the west of Ireland. It's called Clare. And it's called My Lovely Rose of Clare. It goes like this. Thank you. Oh, my love. You're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses and the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, the sun shone out like a dew on the lovely hills of Clare, as I stroll along with my sweet lass one evening at the fair. Her eyes, they shone like a silver stream with her long blonde golden hair, and I won the heart of my sweet lass, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses and the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. As we stroll down by the river bank, where the lovely shining lights, and listen to the nightingale sing songs for you and I. And now to say goodbye, farewell to all you people there, for I have stole the heart of one, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses and the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. Yes, I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare.
Like to say hi there to Tom Doyle, my neighbour. Hope you're keeping well, Tom, and enjoying the music.
My mind, it may wander in a state of confusion. My face, it is wet from the tracks of my tears. My body is old and fading with age. As I write this letter, I can hardly see the page. So I'll hold my hand to stop it from shaking. With the help of this pen, I'll let my heart do the talking. So heart, don't hold back, tell all of my story. Take your time and I'll listen, I'm not in a hurry. In my mind there's a picture with the prettiest flowers, and the starlighted sky lights up my twilight hours. The memories of my childhood are fresh in my mind. But there's nothing so fast as the passing of time. Since I was a child, it don't seem long ago. When I add it all up, it's 8 decades ago. And I am so grateful for the years that been kind. But there's nothing so fast as the passing of time. In my mind there's a picture with the prettiest flowers, and a starlighted sky lights up my twilight hours. The memories of my childhood are fresh in my mind. But there's nothing so fast as the passing of time. If I live to 100, and that's a long time, there's nothing so fast as the passing of time. No, there's nothing so fast as the passing of time.
The next one's for Paul Roach there in Narklow. Here we go now, Paul. Mike Denver.
Nostalgia time. We're taking it back to 1968. Keep those feet tapping. Wasn't it great in 68 to have been around back then? A night in the town cost half a crown and you still had money to spend. Girls wore mini skirts and card-right shirts and boots up to their knees. With back-combed hair, they looked so fair, they were such a sight to see. Well, Betsy and me, about 3:30, we'd hit for God knows where. With the loan of £1 and the roof rolled down on a 1600E. We'd hit Clonmel to hear McDell, or Dolan in Tremore. The Barrowland or the Silver Sands or a Marquee in Tullamore. I wanna go back, take me back to where I wanna be. Take me back again in time, it's forever on my mind. Take me back to where it all began for me. Lovely girls we met when you made bed from every corner of the globe. From the hitching post to the last outpost, some have no fixed abode. From the Golden Vale to Emmy Vale, where a blonde had her eye on me. Down to Cabot White, where a farmer's wife wanted Betsy home for tea. Well, those times are gone, and it wasn't long till they were just a memory. The hall's up there in the full of wares like videos and TVs. I'd settled down and made a few pounds, but each Sunday as the clock strikes 8, I think of the time that the world was mine back in 1968. I wanna go back, take me back to where I wanna be. Take me back again in time, it's forever on my mind. Take me back to where it all began for me. I wanna go back, take me back to where I wanna be. Take me back again in time, it's forever on my mind. Take me back to where it all began for me. Take me back to where it all began for me. Whoa! They were the good old showman days. We're gonna do something, a nice country.
Like to say hi there to Emer Roach as well up in Arklow. I hope you're keeping well, Emer, and the children now.
If today the sun should set on all my hopes and cares, there's one whose smiling face God would see. 'Cause she'll walk along beside me up those golden stairs. Oh, they'll never, never take her love from me. What a fool I was to go and break the trust she gave, and to see her love turn into sympathy. It's the one regret I'll carry with me to my grave. Oh, they'll never, ever take her love from me. I'm so thankful for each golden hour of happiness that we share together in the used to be. Someone else's arms may hold her now in fond caress, but they'll never, never take her love from me. I thought I'd make her happy if I stepped aside, but I knew her love would never set me free. And on the morning she became another's bride, I knew they'd never, ever take her love from me. What a fool I was to go and break the trust she gave, and to see her love turn into sympathy. It's the one regret I'll carry with me to my grave. Oh, they'll never, ever take her love from me. It's the one regret I'll carry with me to my grave. Oh, they'll never, ever take her love from me.
I'd like to say hi there to Rachel. She lives in England there, so I hope you're enjoying it too, Rachel.
I thought I had seen pretty girls in my time, but that was before I met you. I never saw one that I wanted for mine, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. I wanted to ramble and always be free, but that was before I met you. I said that no woman could ever hold me, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. They tell me I must reap just what I have sown, but darling, I hope it's not true. For once I made plans about living alone, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. But that was before I met you.
I saw you give a little look, just like that, you had me hooked. Strolling up the street that day, Fort Capri was in the way. Market day was in full swing, I thought myself I'd have a fling. Hey ho, off we go, step it out, heel and toe, swing around and wait and see. I think you're the one for me.
Sound of music, smoking hot.
Waltz and jiving and foxtrots, the band stood up and danced a lot. I knew I had to up my game to the races along she came. I put my horse on one sure bet, damn that horse is running yet. Hey ho, off we go, step it out, heel and toe, swing around and wait and see. I think you're the one for me. I found a man had turned her head, farmland and a double bed. Off she went and just like that, I lost my girl and I lost my head. Hey ho, off we go, step it out, heel and toe, swing around and wait and see. I think you're the one for me.
I've wandered over land and sea. I've traveled far and near. I've seen the sights and neon lights of cities that I hold dear. But now the hour has come at last, and it's time for me to go and to see again the homeland that I left so long ago. Oh, the Camera Mountains look so grand on that quiet afternoon. The birds were singing in the trees, and the flowers, they were in bloom. I heard the whisper of the wind through the golden fields of corn, and the sun shone the city looked so grand. And Kilmac, Thomas, and Portlaw, One Man, and Tramore Strand. We sang the old Garvan Oak, and we made the rafters ring. Then I headed down to sweet Lismore and to lovely Capoquin. Now it's grand to be back home again with the friends that I once knew, and to see the Dacia boys and girls in the colours white and blue. And as proud I am as any man who loves his native shore. Now I'll settle in my English home, and I never more will roam. For the Cumra mountains look so grand on that quiet afternoon. The birds were singing in the trees, and the flowers they were in bloom. I heard the whisper of the wind through the golden fields of corn, and the sun shone down on Waterford, the place where I was born. And the sun shone down on Waterford, the place where I was born.
loving you. If I could go anywhere, see what I wanted to see, I'd see me just loving you, loving you. If I had one star that I could make a wish on tonight, sing alright, just loving you. As long as you say that you'll be mine, and that we never will part, my days will be filled up with sunshine, and I'll have this song in my heart. If I could be anyone that I wanted to be, I'd be me, just loving you. If I could go anywhere, see what I wanted to see, I'd see me, just loving you, loving you, loving you, just loving you. If I had one star that I could make a wish on tonight, sing alright, just loving you.
You've got to walk a little slower when you're with her. Take the time to be tender, that's the plan. You've got to stand a little taller while her world falls to pieces. Only then can you hold her in your hand. You've got to live for every moment that she gives you. Make her one in a million, understand. You've got to stand a little taller while her world falls to pieces. Only then can you hold her in your hand. Not too many faces have come down between us, and I was the fool to be. And I can't deny you the wide open spaces, as long as she stops loving me. You've got to stand a little closer when you're with her. Make her feel like a woman, understand. You've got to stand a little taller while her world falls to pieces. Only then can you hold her in your hand? Not too many faces have come down between us, and I was the fool to be. And I can't deny you the wide open spaces as long as she stops loving me. You've got to stand a little taller while her world falls to pieces. Only then can you hold her in your hand.
There's a long line of mourners coming down our little street. Their fancy cars are such a sight to see. They're all of your rich friends who knew you in the city, and now they finally brought you home to me. The papers told of how you lost your life. The party and the fatal crash that night. The race out on the highway, the curve you didn't see. Now you're riding in a long black limousine. When you left home, you told me that someday you'd be returning in a fancy car for all this whole world to see. Well, honey, everybody's watching. Oh, you finally got your dream. Now you're riding in a long black limousine. Through tear-dim eyes I watch as you ride by, with the chauffeur at the wheel, dressed so fine. But I'll never love another, for my heart and all my dreams ride with you in that long black limousine. Ride with you in that long black limousine.
Showed up at my doorstep, shivering from the rain, a little lost puppy without a name. And who could turn down those big brown eyes that looked in my heart and said, let me inside? So I took him in, and it didn't take long for him to convince me that's where he belongs. The warmth from the fire and something to eat, and soon he was sleeping, his head on my feet. So I named him Buddy, and a buddy he was. He had no reason, he just loved me because right from the start it was easy to see. There'd be no better friend than Buddy and me. my side as the time rolled along. I was good for a lick when something went wrong. All through the years, whatever I do, never saw me less you saw a buddy too. So I named him Buddy, and a buddy he was. He had no reason, he just loved me because right from the start it was easy to see there'd be no better friend than Buddy and me. He got slow and stiff and his muzzle turned grey. He seemed to know he was going away. His sweet, gentle ways, and it's time to go. But I'll see my buddy in heaven, I know. So I named him Buddy, and a buddy he was. He had no reason, he just loved me because right from the start it was easy to see there'd be no better friend than Buddy and me. There'd be no better friends than Buddy and me.
Play the next one for Sally there. Hope you enjoy it. Just Robbie, there's no sign of Big Bang tonight. He must have gave up on the country music.
The church door was open as I stepped inside. I went there hoping that she'd change her mind. There were beautiful roses in a bridal bouquet where she stood at the altar in a veil of white lace. A stranger in silence reached out for her hand and placed on her finger a gold wedding band. There was happiness written in a smile on his face, but I couldn't see hers beneath the veil of white lace. I pitied that stranger for all he could see was their lives together for eternity. My heart filled with anger as I pictured the face of a false-hearted quitter beneath the veil of white lace. I reached in my pocket when the wedding was done. My hand touched the locket, then fell on the gun. It shattered the silence as it left its trails of red crimson on the veil of white lace. I ran from the churchyard as I threw down the gun, but stopped at the doorstep, for they're crossing the lawn. My darling said she had decided to wait, deaf to a stranger in the Vale of White Lakes.
Gonna have love. My baby called me just yesterday. Says he's coming back here to stay. My baby left me, nearly lost my mind. I'm gonna have love one more time. I'm gonna have love one more time. All of my blues gonna leave behind. Well, baby's coming back, everything is fine. I'm gonna have love, love, love one more time. Well, I've been hurting since he's been gone, but I'm through hurting from now on. Gonna hold him, my baby, like a clinging vine. I'm gonna have love one more time. I'm gonna have love one more time. All of my blues gonna leave behind. Well, baby's coming back, everything is fine. I'm gonna have love, love, love one more time. Oh, one more time. I'm gonna have love one more time. All of my blues gonna leave behind. Well, baby's coming back, everything is fine. I'm gonna have love, love, love one more time. I'm gonna have love, love, love one more time.
In Nashville, down in Tennessee, a plane crashed through the trees. And in that fatal air crash was a singing star named Reeves. Now, Gentleman Jim was her idol, with a sweet voice soft and low. And one of his first big hits was the tune, He'll Have to Go. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go.
I know that I
Now, Jim, we like your love songs, which we listen to for so long. For we know you live the past in each sentimental song. You gave great feeling with the words in your smooth and dreamy way. Love's message of understanding you left above the play. I'll forget many things in my lifetime, but my darling, I won't forget you. You didn't forget the lonely ones who seldom have much to say. You made their lives more cheerful in your quiet, compelling way. Memories you rekindled of our dear ones out of sight, when you sang with deep emotion of the friend you missed that night. I'd rather be lonely and wait for you only, sweetheart, how I miss you tonight.
Adios, amigo.
Now, Jim Gleamore, you're passing. There was no time for goodbyes. But when that tragic night was over, tears fell from many an eye. We know you wish to say farewell to your family and fans as one. So on your behalf, we say goodbye in the words you once softly sung. Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend.
You and I can share the silence, finding comfort together the way old friends do. And after fights and words of violence, we make up with each other the way old friends do. Times of joy in times of sorrow, we will always see it through. Oh, I don't care what comes tomorrow, we can make it together the way old friends do. You and I can share the silence, finding comfort together the way old friends do. And after fights and words of violence, we make up with each other the way old friends do. Times of joy in times of sorrow, we will always see it through. Oh, I don't care what comes tomorrow, we can make it together the way old friends do. We can make it together the way old friends do.
Back through the years I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags that someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was away down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, so in every piece with love she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. And oh, I couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich, and I told them all the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the story mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be, in my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me.
Here we go now, Brady, with your favourite song, Charlie Pride and Patches.
Now and then an old friend tries to help me by telling me there's someone I should meet. But I don't have the heart to start all over, 'cause my heart is laying at another's feet. You just don't put new patches on old garments. I don't want no one else on my mind. I just don't need nobody new to cling to. I still love someone I've known a long, long time. I have built my world around a memory, and she's the only one that I let in. But every time I've tried to love somebody, in my mind I'm loving her again. You just don't put new patches on old garments. I don't want no one else on my mind. I just don't need nobody new to cling to. I still love someone I've known a long, long time. I still love someone I've known a long, long time.
Two young people without a thing say some vows and spread their wings and settle down just what they need, living on love. She don't care about what's in style, she just likes the way he smiles. It takes more than marble and tile, living on love. Living on love by living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough living on love. Two old people without a thing, children gone, but still they sing, side by side in that front porch swing, living on love. He can't sue anymore, she can barely sweep the floor. Hand in hand they'll walk through that door, just living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme. Living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough living on love. You're living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme. Living on love. Well, it sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough living on love. No, it doesn't take much when you get enough living on love.
Good evening, Tommy. I hope you'll enjoy it as well, the music.
Two lovers, they were walking hand in hand. The maiden wore a shiny wedding band. She said, my love, you own my heart and soul. So promise that you'll love me when I'm old. And darling, say you'll love me when I'm old. When dark clouds gather round and nights are cold. And say you'll never trade our love for gold. Oh, darling, say you'll love me when I'm old. He kissed her lips and touched her golden hair, then looked upon her face so young and fair. He held her gently to his loving heart, saying only God above could make us part. And darling, say you'll love me when I'm old. many years as man and wife, with 7 kids to grace their happy life. Sometimes the clouds grew dark and nights were cold. Somehow their love grew strong as they grew old. And darling, say you love me when I'm old. When dark clouds gather round and nights are cold. And say you'll never trade our love for gold. Oh darling, say you love me when I'm old. Yes, darling, say you love me when I'm old.
Here we go now, Veronica. And dance around with Robbie there now. Here's Smokey.
If you want my sympathy, just open your heart to me. You get whatever you'll ever need. You think that's too high for you, but baby, I would die for you. When there's nothing left, you know where I'll be. You lay back in the arms of someone. You give in to the charms of someone. You lay back in the arms of someone you love. You lay back in the arms of someone. When you feel you're a part of someone, you lay back in the arms of someone you love. So baby, just call on me when you want all of me. And I'll be your lover, I'll be your friend. And there's nothing I won't do, 'cause baby, I just live for you. With nothing to hide, no need to pretend. Lay back in the arms of someone. You give in to the charms of someone. Lay back in the arms of someone you love. Darling, lay back in the arms of someone. When you feel you're a part of someone, you lay back in the arms of someone you love. I would die for you. When there's nothing left, I'll be with you. Ooh. You lay back in the arms of someone. You give in to the charms of someone. You lay back in the arms of someone you love. Baby, you lay back in the arms of someone. When you feel you're a
someone you love.
Oh, yeah. Lord, I know.
On a patch of sand where the warm wind blows, not a TV set, not a radio, just an old guitar when the sun sinks low down at the la-di-da. When the stars come out, it's the place to be if you're all alone, needing company. It's a lover's bar where the fun is free down at the la-di-da. Down at the la-di-da, there's a perfect margarita in a mason jar. At the end of the world, in a sea of dreams, where the ocean smiles and the seagulls scream. We all know just how lucky we are. Down at the la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la-la-la-la. La 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 la, down at the la-di-da. When you're back at work at your 9 to 5 and it's pouring rain on your morning drive, you remember when you were last alive down at the la-di-da. Down at the la-di-da, there's a perfect margarita in a mason jar. At the end of the world, in a sea of dreams, where the ocean smiles and the seagulls scream. We all know just how lucky we are. Down at the la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, down at the la-di-da. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, down at the la-di-da. When the band strikes up and the sun is down, the Pirate King buys another round, and the rumors fly mermaids are in town down at the la-di-da. Down at the la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, down at the la-di-da. Cha-cha-cha.
My little girl came up to me in the kitchen this evening while I was fixing supper, and she handed me a piece of paper she'd been writing on, and after wiping my hands on my apron, I read it, and this is what it said.
For mowing the yard, $5. For making my own bed this week, $1. Going to the store, 50 cents. Playing with little sister while you went to the store, 25 cents. Taking out the trash, $1. Getting a good report card, $5. And for raking the yard, $2. Total owed, $14.75.
Well, I looked at her, standing there expectantly, and 1,000 memories flashed through my mind. And so I picked up the pen and, turning the paper over, this is what I wrote.
For the 9 months I've carried you, growing inside me, no charge. For the nights I've sat up with you, doctored you, prayed for you, no charge. For the toys, food and clothes, and for wiping your nose, there's no charge. When you add it all up, the full cost of my love is no charge.
Well, when she finished reading, she had great big old tears in her eyes, and she looked up at me and said,
Mommy, I sure do love you.
then she took the pen and in great big letters she wrote, paid in full.
When you add it all up, the cost of real love is no charge.
Can you dance with a memory when that part of your memory has gone? The jukebox was playing her favorite song. It's been so many years now, but he's counted each one. His prayers never answered, she never came home. So he sits and he wonders how two became one. He catches the bottle and he holds it real tight, as if they were dancing on that first night. A short time together, God took her away. Now he prays he will dance with his sweetheart someday. But how can you dance with a memory and remember the steps one by one? How can you dance with a memory when a part of your memory has gone? He'd trade all the medals he'd won in the war. He sits and he wonders, what was it all for? His mind starts to ramble. He puts down the glass as in walks his sweetheart and asks him to dance. But how can you dance with a memory and remember the steps one by one? How can you dance with a memory when that part of your memory has gone? How can you dance with a memory and remember the steps one by one? to an old-fashioned tune. An accordion started to play. As we danced to the strains of the sweet melody, my thoughts seemed to drift far away to a place long ago where we both used to go, where we danced till the dawn of the day, where old friends would gather in all kinds of weather and pass happy hours away. As we waltzed around the room to an old favorite tune, I knew you had something to say. When you told me you loved me, that you'd always be mine, I could hear an accordion play. Many years have gone by since we wed, you and I. We promised we'd always be true. All the good times we had and the times that were sad have been easy because I've had you. And the gold wedding band that you placed on my hand on that wonderful day long ago. Old sweet memories, dear, in my mind they're so clear. It's no wonder that I love you so. As we waltzed around the room to an old favorite tune, I knew you had something to say. When you told me you loved me and that you'd always be mine, I could hear an accordion play. As we waltzed around the room to an old favorite tune, I knew you had something to say. When you told me you loved me and that you'd always be mine, I could hear an accordion play. When you told me you loved me and you'd always be mine, I could hear an accordion play.
At an Irish club in London, in that far-off distant land, a breath-me lass was dancing to a well-known Irish band. The music left her lonesome, her tender heart stood still, when her thoughts went back to King's Court and dear old Barley Hill. She left her home so young to roam, when she was just a child, where she played around its lovely hill with the rich fruit growing wild. The apple trees all laden down can haunt her memory still. Her heart felt so at home once more round Barley Hill. She had everything a girl would need, a partner loyal and true. A ring upon her finger brought tears like the morning dew. She'd leave it all if she hears the call, come home to Mahercloon. She loves the still old Barley Hill with the dams and trees in bloom. At an Irish club in London, in that far-off distant land, a breath-me lass was dancing to a well-known Irish band. The music left her lonesome, her tender heart stood still, when her thoughts went back to King's Court and dear old Barley Hill. Those words she said, I will not wed, for I wouldn't feel content, as money cannot bring the joy where my childhood days were spent. As she wiped a tear in another year, she'd return with God's goodwill to rest at ease beneath those trees that bloomed round Barley Hill. At an Irish club in London, in that far-off distant land, a breath-me lass
boss was dancing to a well-known Irish band. The music left her lonesome, her tender heart stood still, when her thoughts went back to King's Court and dear old Barry Hill. Yes, her thoughts went back to King's Court and dear old Barry Hill.
Can't stand to see me happy. You seem to hurt me all you can. Still I keep on loving you, but I never understand oh the pain of loving you, oh the misery I go through, never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. To love and hate at the same time, the line between the two is fine, but two has bound me heart and soul, so strong that I can't let you go. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through, never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through, never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you.
The autumn days are here again, and the night winds chilly blow. The woodlands turns to golden hue, and the harvest moon's aglow. I dreamed again of days long past, to come no more I know. When I mowed Pat Murphy's meadow in the sunny long ago. I see again the ocean and the distant sails afar, as the maiden in the meadow she strikes up dark Loch Nagar. There was music soft and tender in the winds that whisper low. Oh, and I mowed Pat Murphy's meadow in the sunny long ago. Where are the happy boys and girls that danced the gay quadrille? Are the singer warbling sweetly off the burning granite mill? To hear again at sunset where sweet Afton waters flow. When I mowed Pat Murphy's meadow in the sunny long ago. Those days are but a memory, like the snow of yesteryear. When the evening shades are falling, all alone I shed a tear. On my cheek I feel the soft touch of the winds that whisper low. When I mowed Pat Murphy's meadow in the sunny long ago. When I mowed Pat Murphy's meadow in the sunny long ago.
He's bringing down houses wherever he goes, singing his heart out, selling out shows. days. He's on local radio, both day and night. DJ tells us he's doing everything right. The paper says he's got what it takes. One step away from that lucky break. Those of you who made it, go thank your lucky stars. Think of those who've never left them smoky motel bars. What's waiting around the corner? No one really knows. So many go unnoticed where the spotlight never glows. And the hardest part is the despair as he thinks of the fans no longer there. He hears sweet music from a honky-tonk bar. It may be tomorrow's new country star. He's getting older, his strings are well worn. He no longer waits by the telephone. He'll play no grand old Opry. I guess some things aren't meant to be. Those of you who made it, go thank your lucky stars. Think of those who've never left them smoky motel bars. What's waiting around the corner? No one really knows. So many go unnoticed where the spotlight never glows. Those of you who made it, go thank your lucky stars. Think of those who've never left them smoky motel bars. What's waiting around the corner? No one really knows. So many go unnoticed where the spotlight never glows. So many go unnoticed where the spotlight never glows. If he seems cold and bitter, I beg of you, just stop and consider all he's been through. Don't be quick to condemn him for things he might say. Just remember, life turned him that way. He's been walked on and stepped on so many times, and I hate to admit it, but that last footprint's mine. He was crying when I met him. He cried harder today. So don't blame him, life turned him that way. He's been walked on and stepped on so many times, and I hate to admit it, but that last footprint's mine. He was crying when I met him. He cried harder today. So don't blame him, life turned him that way.
band had started playing my favorite tune. That's when first I saw you from the far side of the room. My poor old knees were shaking and my cheeks were glowing red. And as I crossed the dance floor, this is what I said. Meet me halfway, meet me halfway. I'm a little shy, I'm a country boy, so don't you run away. You know that I love you, but I don't know what to say. So take a chance, give me a dance and meet me halfway. When we started courting, a problem soon we found. I lived in the country and you lived in the town. As we strolled together as the sun was going down, the answer to our problem was quite easily found. Meet me halfway, meet me halfway. I'm a little shy, I'm a country boy, so don't you run away. You know that I love you, but I don't know what to say. So take a chance, give me a dance and meet me halfway. When we got married and went on our honeymoon, we lay down together by the light of the moon. When the lights went out, my heart near stopped with fear. The room had started shaking as you whispered in my ear. Meet me halfway, meet me halfway. I'm a little shy, I'm a country boy, so don't you run away. You know that I love you, but I don't know what to say. So take a chance, give me a dance and meet me halfway. 40 years together and we're still going strong. I'm glad that we both took a chance to that old country song. Although I'm getting feeble and my hair is turning grey, sure I still get excited when you meet me halfway. Meet me halfway, meet me halfway. I'm a little shy, I'm a country boy, so don't you run away. You know that I love you, but I don't know what to say. So take a chance, give me a dance and meet me halfway. Take a chance, give me a dance. I wonder if there's any chance you'd meet me halfway.
We're coming to the end of the night now, and I thank you very much for everyone tuned in on YouTube and Twitch here. And I also like to thank all of you that's there. And till we meet again, sure, good night and God bless. I'll play another few.
We play that Cajun music, man, stamp our feet and clap our hands, stand in line and listen to the band. Now we're ready for the fiddling man. Shake it to the right, then to the left. Everybody try to keep in step with your partner by the hand. Let's swing to the sound of the Cajun band. Now you've seen the Cajun dance, get on the floor and take the chance. Strut your stuff across the floor, the music man will play some more. Shake it to the right, then to the left. Everybody try to keep in step with your partner by the hand. Let's swing to the sound of the Cajun band. Now we have this beat in mind. Will you try it one more time? Listen Listen to the music as it flows. Grab your partner and away we go. Yeah, shake it to the right, then to the left. Everybody try to keep in step with your partner by the hand and swing to the sound of the Cajun band. Shake it to the right, then to the left. Everybody try to keep in step with your partner by the hand. Let's swing to the sound of the Cajun band. Shake it to the right, then to the left. Everybody try to keep in step with your partner by the hand. Let's swing to the sound of the Cajun band. Swing to the sound of the Cajun band.
Hello, you said the day we met, and beneath a yellow rose, you asked me out, and to your surprise and to mine, I said I'd go. I thought it so romantic, and I found you sweet and bold. Though we'd only met, I still said yes to a single yellow rose. And for years to come, you were the one to sleep with me at night, to laugh and talk and share my thoughts and hold me when I'd cry. And on every rare occasion and for no good reason too, a big bouquet or a single yellow rose was sent from you. Yellow roses, the color of sunshine. You loved me at one time, but did you have to go? Yellow roses, are you sending your new love? My bright yellow rosebuds, I still love you so. I never see a yellow rose that I didn't think of you. It's still my favorite flower, though the yellows turned to blue. The day you left, my teardrops fell upon your farewell night. You said goodbye like you said hello with a single yellow rose. Yellow roses, the color
The older I get, the more I think you only get a minute. Better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff, that makes you rich. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get,
Good night, my friends, and God bless till we see you again.
I have. But you don't need a lot when the one that you've got has always got your back. And the older I get, the better I am at knowing when to give and when just not give a damn. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, I've laughed and cried, souvenirs and the little signs of the life I've lived. The older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why, I guess that I got more to say. And the older I get, the more thankful I feel for the life I've had.